Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to bring you my November favorites today. I have a lot of favorites from the month of November, and I'm super excited that a bunch of my favorites have come from my GlossierBox subscription and from my Ipsy bag. So this month with GlossierBox and Ipsy bag were awesome. They were both totally on point. So I want to share a couple of the things from each of those that I really love. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So one of the things that I love about the Ipsy bag this month is the bag itself. I love this like galaxy print. It is so stinking cute. So I love it when the bag is awesome, and this month it definitely was. And then the real star, the real standout for me in the Ipsy bag this month is definitely this trio by Model Co. This is a highlighting trio and it's a cream formula. And what I loved about it is I actually got this around the time of the big like VIB sale or whatever, which I didn't actually participate in. But I did go into Sephora around that time, and I was swatching the Jaclyn Hill palette with Becca. So it's that trio palette, and it has moonstone, or no, it has pearl, champagne pop, and then like a bronzy shade. I don't remember what that one's called. But they are gorgeous, and I swatched them in store, and that was one of the things I was thinking about getting. When I got this in the mail and I swatched these guys, I thought, holy cow, these are super similar. Like they really have a similar feel to them. So let me give you a little swatch. The creaminess is nice. It's not like waxy or greasy feeling. So there are the three there, and I have been just absolutely loving using the more pinky, peachy one and the bronzy one as blush toppers. I'll put on my blush and then I'll just like tap it over and kind of blend it into my cheek. I've even used just the pink one as a blush by itself, standalone, and that was gorgeous. It has a beautiful sheen to it. And then the white one is really pearly, and it's absolutely gorgeous on top of the cheeks as a highlight. Completely love it. So I haven't tried, I got a Smashbox mascara in my Ipsy bag and a couple other things that I haven't broken into yet, so there may be more favorites in there, but for me this month this was a standout and I love this and will definitely keep using it. And it makes me feel happy that I didn't spend extra money just because of the VIB sale to pick up that Jaclyn Hill palette, because that will be limited edition and it will feel bad when it goes away, I guess. I got the special November like holiday GlossierBox, and I'm not continuing my month-to-month GlossierBox subscription. I may jump back in depending on the month and subscribe to it because it's very nice. It's $21 a month, and the things that you get in the GlossierBox are super nice. But I'm just finding that I have this like little drawer where I'm collecting things that don't work for me, and so many of them are from BoxyCharm, GlossierBox, Ipsy, and it's like, you know, maybe I'll just save the $21 and spend it on something that I really love. So this is going to be my last GlossierBox for a while until maybe I decide to pick it back up again. But I loved this one. For the holidays, it's a special one, so this one was a little bit more pricey, and they sent just amazing things in it. I'm not going to go through all of them, but one of them that like caught my breath when I saw it is this beautiful palette by Aerin, and it came in this like velvet pink pouch, and I traveled with this recently and it is absolutely beautiful. It's a face palette. So it has two shades of like light bronze, which actually I can use as a setting powder. So that's kind of nice to have in there. And then a light bronze, which is beautiful, just kind of all over the face to bronze up. I can contour a little bit with this shade. It's a bit of a deeper bronze. And then there's this sort of like lilac blue color and a pinky shade for a blush. And it's really pretty. So they recommend that you just swirl across the whole thing to kind of brighten up your complexion, and I've used it that way. I've also used them with like the individual components, and I've used it as eyeshadow. So I think it's a really versatile palette, and it's just beautiful. The packaging is gorgeous. It has a big mirror. It's a really beautiful palette. It's not something I would have bought for myself otherwise, so it's kind of a fun surprise in that GlossierBox. I also got a mask Oh, it was Arnica Rose Mask. I'll have to see if I can find the actual like brand name of it, but it's a sheet mask, and it was like the first sheet mask I've ever used, and I love it. It was amazing. The moisture it gave to my skin just felt, it really felt transformed after I used it. My skin felt so, so soft. So, and my makeup applied beautifully that day. I posted a picture of myself with the mask on Instagram, so if you want to go follow me on Instagram, it's just at BethKBeauty. It's hilarious looking, totally look like some kind of ghost or monster with that sheet mask on, but it really worked, and that was another GlossierBox favorite. Ipsy will come up with like deals weekly where it's outside of the Ipsy bag, but if you're an Ipsy subscriber, then you can click on these deals and kind of purchase specialty items. So one of the deals that they had recently was a set of It Cosmetics Kabuki brushes, and it's a set of 4. And these are the brushes. They are a little bit dirty right now because I've been using them, but I love these. I have been eyeing for the longest time at Ulta, where they sell It Cosmetics, or on QVC, or on just It Cosmetics website, the wand ball brush. And this is the Kabuki version of it. I love the shape of this, and I love how soft it is. This just to me was like, this is the perfect powder brush. And so I really wanted that one from It Cosmetics. And when I saw this set on Ipsy, I knew it was like all over, that I had to have it. They have this wonderful flat top Kabuki buffing brush, which is amazing for mineral powder foundation. You can use it with liquid foundation as well. And then this pointed foundation brush that's nice and wide, so it really works nicely for concealer and just kind of working around the nose and curved areas of your face. And then they have this bronzing brush. It's an angled brush, and it works really well for blush, bronzer, highlight. I've been loving these so much, and the best part was it was 20 bucks for the whole set. So it was really exciting to get 4 It Cosmetics brushes, and they are really nice quality. They're just as soft and dense and nice as you'd expect them to be, but 20 bucks. So each of these little brushes was $5. So I'm so glad I was able to jump on that deal, and I'm in love. These are definitely favorites. Love these. Okay, another thing that I got, I think this one was in a GlossierBox, maybe an Ipsy bag, I can't remember now. But it is this Chella Eyebrow Defining Gel, and I've never been a big brow gel person, but I've kind of gone back and forth between my Ulta Brow Tint, which I like, but I don't love. I really like it, but I don't love it. I tend to love, instead, my just like $1.99 Essence Brow Pencil in blonde. And I love this so much, but it gives my brows a little bit more structure to throw the clear gel on top. And what I love about this is that it holds that structure, but I cannot feel the gel after it's dried. It's not crunchy, it's not volumizing, so you don't feel like texture in your brows. It's just a really nice, comfortable one, which I really appreciate. I much prefer to see the shaping, but not feel the shaping in my eyebrows, if that makes any sense. Another favorite that also came from GlossierBox, holy cow, they really were winners this month. There's just so many nice things. Was this Modster eyeliner by Ardency Inn. I just have it in the shade black. It's called the Smooth Ride Supercharged Eyeliner, and it's amazing. I am wearing it in my Tightline right now, and it's just really bold black. And what I really like about it is it doesn't feel like it transfers too much down onto my waterline. Like it holds itself in my Tightline really nicely, and that's important for me. I don't want it to look like I have smudgy black running down my eyes unless I plan it that way. But when I don't, I want it to stay put, and I like this a lot. So this was from GlossierBox, and I'm really glad they threw that in there, because I had been wanting to try it, and now I have, and I know I love it. Some other favorites that I've had this month, I have to mention, and I'm just going to say it quickly because I've talked about it so much, is the Anastasia Self-Made palette. It is beautiful. I'm still absolutely loving it. Loving it. Another thing I've been loving is this illuminating powder by Ulta. This is an Ulta brand product, and it is awesome. This is the shade Pink Diamond, and I've mentioned it, I mentioned it when I got it in a haul on my channel, and I've mentioned it a few other times, I think, as well, but this is the shade here, and yep, I'm gonna say it. This is my favorite highlight of all time. I love the way that it's like a pinky, goldy, champagne shimmer. It's so pretty. I'm wearing it on the top of my cheekbones today, and it meshes with my skin tone really nicely, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's very finely milled, so it's really just like a pleasure to blend onto your skin. I love this one, and I think it's $10 from Ulta, but they're always having sales, so I just highly, highly recommend this powder. It is unbelievably nice, and again, it's the shade Pink Diamond. Another thing that I picked up recently is this fragrance by Victoria's Secret. It is just one of their little, it looks like a roller ball, but it's amazing. It's actually like a little squirt bottle, spray bottle? I don't know. Spritzer? Yes. And it's called Secret Escape. They have like 10 different fragrances in this line of fragrance, or something like that. I don't know the number of them, but I went to the store and I smelled every single one of them, and this was the one that really stood out to me, and I love it. It's a very clean, fresh, citrusy scent. It's just really nice. It has some undertones that are like warm and sexy smelling, but it's very clean and very fresh with that hint of citrus. So it's a beautiful balance, and I really like it. I don't find that it lasts a super long time, so it's definitely the kind of thing I have to reapply, you know, maybe halfway through the day or something like that. But it's like $10 for this, and they always have sales going on. So I got buy one, get one free, so I got 2 for 10 bucks. That's totally a steal, and I love this fragrance. So if you like a soft, sexy fragrance that's not too perfumey, but is very fresh and natural smelling, I think you'd like Secret Escape. Check that one out. All right, let's see what else is a favorite. Let's talk about mascaras. I've been enjoying 2 different mascaras. Okay, let's be real. I've been using like 4 different mascaras this month, but one that I have been using kind of consistently and that I've really been liking is this Voluminous Butterfly Intenza Mascara by L'Oreal. And what I like about it is that it's very volumizing. It really does volumize. It builds on top of itself really well, so I find that like 3 coats, which is not usually possible with other mascaras without crazy clumping, is actually possible with this mascara, and I like that a lot. I don't love the bristled brush all that much. It's a little bit like the brush itself is flexible, but the bristles individually aren't super flexible, if that makes sense. They're not super sharp and pokey, so that's good, but they're just a little bit stiff, and so I don't know. There's something about the bristles that I don't completely love, but the effect that it gives my lashes I do love, and it's very easy to wash off, but it does not flake or run or anything like that during the day. So I've been loving this. I'm using this deluxe sample size from Urban Decay. It's their Perversion mascara, and this is a gigantic bristled brush. Really thick, full, volumizing mascara, and it's a pretty wet mascara, but I kind of like that. I can't do 3 coats with this. This is definitely a 2-coat kind of mascara. It does get a little bit clumpy, but not in a gross way. It's just really volumizing. It's very black. It's just easy. It's good for like quick, bold, big lashes. If you want more defined, wispy, you know, butterfly-like volume, then I would go with this one. But if you just need to throw on 2 quick coats of mascara and have bold black lashes, this stuff is awesome. And it doesn't flake, it doesn't run, but it is a little bit harder to wash off at the end of the day. I find that if I use like the Almay eye makeup remover wipes, then it's fine. Like that takes it off pretty easily, but it doesn't come off completely with just my face soap and water. So One other thing that I absolutely loved and I have to throw in a mention is the H&M lipsticks. I'm going to do a whole video review of the H&M line, the products that I have, but I just wanted to share that I'm wearing this one right now. It's Creamy Chestnut, and it's just a beautiful nude. Really pretty, so comfortable. Love the packaging, love these lipsticks. Another favorite has been a combo for the skin. I've been absolutely loving and going back to my Almay TLC Truly Lasting Color foundation. I have it in the shade Naked 160. And my favorite concealer, it's a tough claim, but this month at least, my favorite concealer has been the Super Stay Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline. This stuff is amazing. It has such good coverage, but it's very silky, smooth, easy to blend out. It's really just a pleasure to use. And I have this one in the shade Ivory. Love this stuff. Just continuously impressed by it. One other thing from Sephora that I love is from their sales section. They have a few different travel sets, and I picked up a $5 travel set that came with 2 different containers, and they're gorgeous. So I'm loving these containers. This is one of those airless pump containers, so it doesn't have like a traditional pump. It somehow uses air pressure or something to pump out the product. And I've been wanting to try the Nivea Men's Shave Balm as a primer. So you may have seen that product. It's the Nivea Men's Shave Balm for sensitive skin. People have been talking about it as an amazing foundation primer. Like, it just preps the skin for makeup beautifully. It has kind of funny packaging, and it's just a twist open, like gaping open top kind of product in the regular Nivea packaging. So I thought I would get this pump product and try it out that way. So this is 0.51 ounces, and it makes the whole I'm using a men's shave balm product more enjoyable with it in this packaging. So far I like the Nivea balm, but I have to keep testing it before I have conclusions on that one for sure. And then there's just this little jar, which is beautiful and really solid, really nice quality. And for $5, you can't go wrong with these cute little travel things. So, okay, one last favorite that I want to talk about for the month of November, and that is the Sephora Z palette. So this is their Z palette in, I believe it's a mini. I think that might be the size, or maybe it's like extra small. Traditional Z palettes come in like a small, which is this size. It's a square and it fits 9 standard shadows. And they come in medium, large, whatever. Sephora has their own, which is a really cute design, and they have the small size for like $15, but then they have the mini size, which is $10, and it's actually bigger than the small. So if I line them up, you can see how much extra space is actually in the mini size. So it's cheaper than the small of the same design, and it's bigger. You do the math. I don't know why you'd buy the small when you could get this one, I guess. I purchased one of these because I have some Coastal Scents shadows that I wanted to put in here, and I had gotten a couple of extra ones, making the collection of them that I have 12 instead of 9. So I needed to switch it out of the small size palette and into something bigger, and this holds 12 perfectly. So it's a little bit funny that there's like extra space. You know, you can fit 12 and it looks like you could fit more if you really scrunch them in there, but you really can't. It's only going to fit 12. Maybe if it was different size pans or different types of products, you could rearrange it differently. But I love how it holds 12, and I love creating these custom palettes. I really enjoy it. I highly recommend the Coastal Scents single shadow pots. They're fantastic quality and they're very affordable. But this palette is what is the favorite this month. I absolutely love the Sephora design, and I think the size is just a no-brainer. For $10, you can't go wrong with this. It's really excellent. There we have it. Lots of favorites this month from Sephora, from Ipsy, from GlossyBox. So I've been enjoying playing with some new things, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and that you will thumbs up this video and leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you've been loving this month, and have you tried any of these products? Have you tried this highlight from Ulta? I'm serious, it's so good. You really have to. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will catch you next time. Bye.